Dr. Mustafa Farouk, first Vice President and Dava, coordinator of FIANZ, gave the concluding remarks and thanked all those who participated at the first Stakeholder Forum and wished them a safe trip back to their stations.
The main reason why we have Stakeholder Forum is just for us to be able to engage with our stakeholders, simple as what it is. And we hope that the outcome of this engagement will lead to capacity building within our community. And that's why we bring our leaders up here today for us to listen to all these, wonderful presentations that were made from morning until now. I don't know about you, but personally, my capacity has been improved. And I'm sure, for all of us that are here today, we have learned a lot, and hopefully we can take the knowledge that we have gathered today back to our communities. Now we know our stakeholders, we know what we can get from them, they know what they can get from us. So it's up to us specifically to make sure that all these services that have been mentioned are appreciated. Now before I give my own vote of thanks on behalf of the Federation of Islamic Association, I would like first of all to thank God, Allah, for the opportunities He gave us to gather here today safely and to gather and do our own proceedings and come to the end of it. Just like the way God has brought us today here, I also pray that God will take us all back home to our own families safe.
Farouk said the outcome of the first Stakeholder Forum will form part of a book on raising a Muslim Kiwi, which FIANZ plans to publish following its first national convention, to be held at the end of 2008 or early 2009. Forum conclusions. The goal of the forum to bring the leadership of Muslims and relevant stakeholder organisations in the building of a strong Muslim family in New Zealand was realised. New Zealand government policies, as outlined in various presentations, and the structures existing in the country support and encourage communities, including the Muslim community, to build strong families. Some of the current policies discussed at the forum were specifically created to engage Muslims. Other policies, like the interest-free student loans and the shared equity housing scheme, though not targeted to Muslims specifically, operate on principles that make it easy for Muslims to acquire education and housing, and at the same time abide by their religious principles of not taking usurious loans. There isn't any indication that the New Zealand government will in the future create policies that will limit the freedom or prevent Muslims from maintaining their identities or in building strong families. Families are not built by government policies. Governments can only help by creating the environment. It is the membership of the family, the neighbourhoods and the communities that can build strong families. Sufficient tips have been provided by various speakers on how to raise a strong family that were consistent with Islamic principles. The challenge is on New Zealand Muslims individually and as a community to continue to raise strong families and to seek help if they face difficulties in the process.
Forum is a historic forum as far as the Federation is concerned, as far as the Muslim community is concerned. It was indeed a real success. We had the Prime Minister, we have ministers coming and talking to the community. We had very senior government officials from various departments who have come and made their presentations to the community. This is the first time that we had something like that. We hope that it is done on a bigger and better basis.